Hey, this is Chantel from Charlotte, North Carolina, and when I'm working long hours on the job, you know I'm locked into my boy DJ J Thrill on Global R&B Radio. He got the hits going.
You're catching the thrill through your speaker box. You're banging the hits with Mr. Make It Happen himself, DJ J Thrill.
Jay Thrissel in the building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed those hits that we was bang you upside your fat freaking head with. All right, it's too much. I know. Cause I see Superfly giving me the look. But thank you for coming back to the show. We got a special show in store for you tonight. So right now we're talking about bros before hoes. Oh, that might be too much on that.
No, not enough actually.
All right, so we're gonna have a conversation. I actually got sent this by a friend of mine, and we're talking about men who are more loyal to their friends, their bros, than their own woman. And she sent me this post, and the post reads like this. It says it's from a man that wrote this. It says, "So let's get uncomfortable for a second. How do we as men get to a point where our homies get this never-ending amount of loyalty, but our women get the bare minimum? Why are we taught to never fold on your partner, but it's okay to betray your life partner? Why does the code we as men live by only benefit other men and not our women? Why does our women have to wait on us to become the man that she needs, but the homies don't have to wait on you to learn loyalty for them? Am I tripping, or does this code kind of seem to make men look like they love other men more than women?" Hold on. Let me get this ready.
Damn.
All right. And so I had this conversation with with my friend, and we're gonna dive into it. First of all, Superfly, how you feel about the statement? Do you feel like that your man or whoever gives his attention more to his friends than he does you? Do you got that issue? Have you ever had that issue? You can speak candidly, please.
No, I don't have that issue.
That was very short.
Cuz I have like 80 points going through my head and I get scatterbrained, so I'm trying to focus so I don't forget.
Well, give me one or two of them.
First I was trying to think. I was like, what is the opposite of hoes before bros? So I came up with chicks before dicks. So that was one of my thoughts.
Little nasty.
One of my thoughts.
Lord have mercy. Lord,
I was like sluts before butts, but then I was like, that don't make sense.
Who hurt you?
So anyway, I took a shot right before I got on, so I'm trying to like hold it together. My other thought was that what was I gonna say? That don't they say that like women mature earlier in age than men?
That's what they say.
Okay, so I think that has something to do with it too. I don't know. I don't know why men like play around. I don't know if they're just scared of commitment to just say like, no, this is my woman. I'm all in. Like, I think they want to maintain this demeanor of like, I'm still in the streets. You know, like she ain't tying me down. But that's why I say it's maturity, because then you have some men that are mature and they're like, no, I am tied down. She's holding me down. I'm happy to be tied down. So I think it's kind of maturity, to be honest.
All right. So for me as a 38-year-old man,
okay,
I know, old as hell. I didn't resonate. I did not resonate with this too much, but I guess I can resonate just slightly in my younger years. I feel like this. I replied to my friend. I said this can only apply to somebody of the younger generation, somebody who or their relationship hasn't matriculated yet.
I have seen some older case studies. So.
Okay. I just feel like this maybe in younger couples or inside a relationship that hasn't matriculated yet.
Yeah.
Meaning that the relationship has yet to mature yet. It's still inside the infancy stages, and it's like, hey, my friends want to go out to the club. Well, I'm gonna hang out with my people tonight. Mm-hmm. Me and you just been dating a few weeks, so yeah, I'm still kind of loyal to my peoples. I still want to go hang out with my peoples. Me and you are still getting to know each other. So yeah, I haven't found that full level of comfortability yet. And I still, of course, I'm always gonna be good hanging out with my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, I can see that happening inside a relationship that's still inside that infancy stage. But at the grand old age of 38, I don't really have. I'm not really like that, you know. And I know I'm talking for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married for 16 years. I would hang out with my wife long before I go hang out in the streets with my boys. I'm not really a club person no more. I don't really go to my people's house, my people's house like that. I'm good hanging out at the house with my wife. We can watch Yellowstone and Will Trent. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's me. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I'll be damned if I get. I'm not giving my all. She's what the last sentence says. Give what it said. It says, "Am I tripping or does the code kind of seem to make men look like they love other men?" Hell no, I'm not giving my all to another.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
wait. Now, okay, I do, when it comes to men, I do understand if you have, let's say you have a group of guys that you grew up with and they're more like some people's friend group or
Mm-hmm.
more, that's their family. Like some, I see this a lot, and I don't know why I'm thinking of New York friendships, but anyway,
Mm-hmm.
some people have friend groups that are really like their family. Like they grew up with these people, they would take a bullet for them. So when you have a friend group like that, and then you meet someone, and y'all end up getting serious, it's if they're not playing around and just being immature, sometimes they may struggle trying to find that, that balance between still being close with my friend group that are like my brothers,
So
and then being committed to your
So I'll
woman at
push
the
back
same
just a little
time.
bit. It all like cause I said that same thing to my friend. Me and the people that I associate with do not fall in this category. And when I say about that, because all these men that I associate with, my brothers, they are stand up brothers themselves, right? So
Hmm.
they understand because they are fathers themselves. They are husbands themselves. So they know what is priority number one.
Okay, let's say they're not though. Let's say you have, let's say in your friend group you have one or two friends that are single. They don't have anyone. Let's say one of those friends,
But that's why I don't really hang out with single people. I've been married for 16 years. I'm
but
not really hanging out.
but if you have this friend group that you grew up with, not everybody's going to marry at the same time. So let's just say hypothetically, you have two friends in the friend group that are not married,
Hmm.
and you've known they are literally like your brother. Like y'all used to hang out every day, and then now all of a sudden you're married.
Okay.
And then let's say this same one of the two friends, let's say one just lost his job. He just moved into a new house. He's kind of struggling with finances.
Hmm.
You honestly would struggle. I'm not gonna lie. You would. I have some friends that are like sisters to me, and like when they call, it's like we pick up like nothing. And I mean, if I could fly to them that day and help them out with something, I would.
Okay.
So I understand men having that friend group that's like family, and they're struggling trying to find the balance. I honestly think you would too.
I don't know. I've always been good with being a loner. I just have been. It's kind of it's either me and my wife or me and my twin brother.
Okay, so let's just say this friend comes to you, and they're like, "Man, Thrill, you know what's going on? I got some things going on in life. You don't check on me no more. You don't come see about me. I got this going on. I lost my house. I lost my job. Where are you? Where are you at? I'm drinking now." What would you say?
That wouldn't happen because I always check on my boys. Like I got my best friend K Threat. He's a single brother. I always check on my boy.
Okay, let's say you're calling and checking on them, but he went ghost for 3 months, and now he resents you because he feels like he hasn't heard from you, and you're like, "Well, I
So
was calling."
what are you asking me? Are you telling me that I'm gonna put him before my wife?
I feel like you're trying to say that. Oh, I would never struggle with the balance between being with my wife or being loyal to my friend
I'm
group.
loyal to my friends, but this just put this in perspective. I am 100% loyal to my friends, but I'm 120% loyal to my family. Why? Because the priority is the priority. It is what has been designed by God. Even in the Bible it says that you leave home. I gotta put mom and daddy to the side because now I gotta clean to my wife. My
Well,
priority is my
no,
family.
I don't. Okay, let's say you live near your friend
No,
group.
hold on. I'm just like, I'm just let me clarify.
I don't.
My family is the priority. It can't say that I will not attempt or try my best for my friend. I'm just saying I'm not out. This what's one thing to try to help take care of your friends and help them out in a bind, but it's another thing that you're like I want to be up under my friends all the time and not and hanging out with them versus hanging out with my wife. I think you're I don't want to say splitting here. I think you're misconstruing the statement. When it says loyalty, I'm thinking it's talking about I'm hanging out, I'm doing everything with my friends, but I'm not giving all that to my wife.
So you're saying you would never, let's say you live near your friend group, you would never, and you're coming home from work one day,
Mm-hmm.
you would never have the thought process like, you know what, I need to drive by and see Sean, but you know what, I came home late the past 2 nights. Let me call my wife and see if it's okay to swing by. Or you know what? Actually, I'll
So
swing
yeah,
by on
you're proving my
Friday.
point. I've
You're
just put.
trying to find. You're
No,
trying.
no, I'm saying you proved my point. When you said I called my wife, so the first thing I did before I did anything is I hit my wife up and I let my wife know what I was going to do. Like, hey, dear, hey, I haven't hollered at Sean. I think he might be going through something. I just want to check on him. So
But that whole thought process is you trying to find balance between your friend
yeah.
and your wife. So that whole
Has my wife stated at any point in time that I have not given her any attention or I haven't been there for her? So if she hasn't said that, then obviously I'm still doing my job.
But you still work to find balance between
I'm
both.
not saying
Right?
that. I'm not saying that I didn't work to find balance. It's always you always are always trying to find the balance. I'm just saying.
That's what I've been saying.
All I'm saying is numero uno is my family. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. So what my friend was saying is that even at older men, some of these men would be. What she's saying is that these men would rather hang out with their friends, their biker club, their fraternities and stuff like that, than to associate and spend time with their spouses. That's what this thing is boiling down to. And I don't have a clique like that where I just want to be up inside, chilling with my fraternity, up singing with a biker club or whatever you want to call it. I'm a homebody, and I'm more loyal to my wife than my people. I just put it plain. Ain't none of them cats know what my wife do. I'm going home to somebody that's giving me some good sex. Too much.
So if your wife asks you like, did Sean have so Sean is married. So if your wife if you came home and your wife was like, did Sean have sex with Keisha the other weekend? Tell me. I know y'all talked about it when y'all hung out. Would you tell your wife?
I'm pretty. I don't know. I always tell my wife, "That ain't my business. I don't know what they do.
Okay.
I don't know what they do." But at
So-
the same time, that's another pillow talk is another show. We'll bring that up on another show. Hey, y'all keep a lot to your favorite R&B station. We got more of your favorite hits. Let's get into this Zane Global R&B 96.3. It's the Red Light Basement.